Well, Khabib, we are only 2 days away from UFC 264. That's what the sport is talking about. So that's where I thought I'd start it with you. What did you think of what happened between Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier?
I think one more time Dustin show us he's on another level than Conor right now because of hungry, because of focus, because of this sport. Uh, doesn't matter. This sport don't care about who you are. This sport care about only hard work. You know, if you want to be on top, you have to train always, not only in training camp when UFC give you fight. No, you have to train always because this sport have a lot of lions. You know, very hungry.
When you were watching Dustin, did he look? Do you think he's a different fighter than the one you fought in 2019?
Like mentally, I think he become better. I think he become better. He learn, you know, and he's not old. If you watch like Tony Ferguson or Rafael dos Anjos, these guys they good, but they old, you know, right now for this division. Right now, Dustin Poirier is like 32. He learned a lot. Even if he lose to me, I think from this lose he learned. After Conor fight, he learned, you know. And right now, I think he's prime time.
I know you're very comfortable, and obviously you walked away from the sport. You felt like you had accomplished it all. When it's a Conor McGregor fight week and he's in the media saying things like that rat scurried away and he hasn't done anything in this sport, do you have any reaction to that when he says those things?
It sounds like same thing like Dustin said. It's just noise, you know. He's not him, you know. I think he tried to. It was fake, Conor. It's my opinion because like couple months ago we see how he was nice. Now he tried to be like, you know, it's like it's look like fake, you know. That's why this trash talk don't work on Dustin Poirier, I think. And my opinion, it was his big mistake. He lose so much energy. He lose so much energy because he tried to go under his skin. Don't focus on your opponent. Why you have to focus on him? Just focus on yourself. Train all the time, not only training camp. Like I told all my guys, you cannot train only when UFC give you guys fight. No, like last 2 months, like 3 months. This is not good time to improve. This is good time to become good shape. But other time when you don't have fights, like okay, you finish your fight, 1 week you rest. After that, you have to come to the gym and improve yourself all the time. When UFC give you fight, okay, focus on fight and become more good shape and fight. Put your level on different, like another level, or improve yourself. Like you cannot train only when UFC give you fight. But most of the celebrity people do this when they become famous, when they have money, everything. They busy, they travel, everything. Okay, they think I'm champion. I need only 3 months. No, this is big mistake.
What about the stuff he says about you, though? He seems like he gets agitated. He gets angry when you come up that he scurried away. You know, he left the sport. He didn't do anything for it. Does that have any? Do you have any reaction to it at all when you hear him say
I have reaction like this is just only his opinion. But what about other millions people? What we're gonna do with these opinions? Like people know who is who. I was UFC champion. I defend my title 3 times. You know, I never lose fights. I never lose rounds. And how I did with Conor, Justin, Dustin, these all killers. These guys was on prime time when I fight with them. Conor 3 years ago, it was his prime time. And after what happened in Brooklyn to October, he have almost 6 months. And he was preparing very good. And they know they're gonna compete with someone who all his life training, who wrestling with the beers, like who never stop, who gonna put pressure on you. He was training all 6 months. And you know, when I fight with Dustin Poirier, he was interim champion. He was best. When I fight with Justin Gaethje, he was interim champion. He was the best. It was the prime time. And I think nobody can say nothing about my career. I don't think like 13-0 in UFC. I fight with absolutely best guys. And I don't care about this. Just let people judge, you know.
Well, in 2019, I interviewed you in San Jose, and you said something that a lot of people paid attention to. I can still remember it like it was yesterday. You said that it will never be finished between me and Conor. If we see each other in the street, I will go to jail. He will go to the hospital. It's not enough to smash his team. It's a forever rivalry. Do you still feel that way 2 years later?
Like, it's like we have a lot of hate on this world, I don't want to give people bad energy. If something happen, it's gonna be happy, I don't like to talk people with, if I'm gonna see this guy, if I'm gonna see other guy, I'm gonna do this. Like, who's gonna talk, who never gonna do this? It's like it's gonna be like, we don't know what situation is gonna be. Maybe we're gonna be alone, or maybe it's gonna be like 200 camera around, like a lot of security. You never know, But I really don't like this, Like fame and money show who you are. All the time we hear about like money and the fame change people. No, when money and fame come, these two things show who you are, And like what he did, like he punched old guy. Like you guys can watch everything what this guy did, and you guys understand. Like Dustin said, this guy is like big of shit, This is same opinion. And all the time when people like, I saw like a lot of tweets, they try to support him. Like, how you gonna support this guy? Like when kids, like young generation people watch on him, like watch on this sport, and you doing okay. If you wanna promote your fight, or promote, but don't talk about father, I'm gonna kill you, or about wife. Like you cannot talk about this. It's like if community like MMA community gonna support like this bad people, this sport gonna go like it's like on bad way. This is mixed martial arts. First of all, respect. Okay, I don't wanna say about nothing about trash talk or something. Like some people doing like their own trash talk and they try to promote their fight. Okay, like some trash talk I support, but we have always like, we have to know, like you cannot go family, wife, father, religion. Like this is not promote fights. Like this is like a little bit dangerous.
There seems to be, if there's anything to kind of argue about in the fight itself between Dustin and Conor, what do you think would have happened in the second round if Conor would not have broken his leg?
He have chance like second fight in Abu Dhabi here, like nothing happened. What is gonna happen? Like I don't think something gonna happen. Like what he can like, judges give for Dustin Poirier like 10-8. He like maul him on this round, and I don't think like, I think if they fight 100 times, like Dustin gonna beat him 100 times. It's my opinion.
I also remember when you and I spoke before your fight, we were talking about Tony Ferguson, and you said that after the damage that he took against Justin Gaethje, he would never be the same. Tony is still competing. Maybe he will prove you wrong, and he will come back and fight well. But he has lost his last two fights. So that's been accurate so far of what you said. What do you think the rest of Conor McGregor's career is going to look like?
Okay. When I told you about Tony Ferguson, he never going to be same. How many fights he lose? 2 fights.
He's lost 2 sets.
He fight with Benil, he fight with Charles, and these guys make him look like amateur. They sit on his mount like all this fight, all rounds, And this is not my opinion. This is what history show us. When you take like this damage, you're never gonna be same. Never, ever. Okay, if we talk about Conor, okay, like last couple of years, he's not hungry. And now what happened with his legs, like never, ever. Never people come back, and never gonna be people on the same prime twice. Prime come only one time. You're gonna be on prime. After that, you're gonna go down. It depends you fight with who. If you're gonna fight with Cowboy Cerrone, you're gonna look good. You're gonna be like lion. But if you're gonna fight like guys who on the top, who really best in the world, like Dustin Poirier, like this fight gonna show your level. Okay, fight with Cowboy or like these fights, be lion and that's it, make money. This is smart. But if you wanna become champion, if you wanna fight like Benil, Islam, Charles, Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje. These guys lions, you know. This guy's gonna show your level and what happened with him.
Yeah. Well, last thing about Conor then, based on what you just said, is it even possible for him to do it again? You just said that you can't have two primes, but if he were to really go home and say, I need to change some things, I want to become a champion again, I will do whatever it takes to become a champion again, do you think it's even possible for him to do that where he's reached?
Without broken legs, yes, but with broken legs, never. Because he never gonna kick same. With him, no, I don't believe him. And with Tony Ferguson, no. But Conor have good age, only 32, but Tony Ferguson 38, no. Conor with this, what happened with his mind, legs, and I don't think these both guys finish. But this guy is good for promotion. For UFC, okay, they're gonna bring so much attention, everything, okay. UFC have to take from him all juice. When he come back, if you wanna come back, okay, make him fight one more time with Dustin Poirier and finish this guy, and that's it. I think what UFC gonna do with him, or maybe make he fight versus Nate, okay, this is good. But both of them, I think he's gonna lose. But my opinion, UFC promote him, UFC make him, okay. UFC, it was big platform where Conor become big star, right? Okay, they have to take from him all juice. That's it.
What has retired life been like for you? You've been retired 9 months or 3 months if we're listening to Dana. But what has retired life been like for Khabib?
It was very busy, honestly. I have family, kids, I have my own promotion, I have some business stuff. It was traveling around the world, you know. It was busy with my guys, with my brothers, support them, give them good energy, good advice, be with them when they fight, you know. And, you know, it's like very enjoying. Honestly, it was very enjoying because when I want, I go to the training. When I don't want, I don't go to the gym, you know. Like 1 year ago, I was big star and I was busy too. And same time, I knew I have to fight with lions. That's why doesn't matter where I fight, where I go, I always training. Never, ever, never. For me, training, for me, is like, I don't know what have to happen. You know, it's like, if I'm very sick, you know, if I catch flu or something like this, of course I cannot training. But even if I broke my leg, broke my arm, broke my ribs, doesn't matter. Even if I have surgery on my back, you know, it's like, doesn't matter. I always train. I always in gym. Even I cannot do nothing, I just come to the gym and I watch and I try to learn something. And you know, this is how you have to be if you want to be champion. If not, on this business, this is don't work. I don't know, maybe in soccer or American football, when you celebrate, you just come, play, but you can say I play soccer, football, basketball, hockey, but you cannot say I play MMA. You cannot say, you have to compete here with lions. If not, they're gonna hurt you. You're gonna broke something, or they're gonna hurt you, they're gonna give you knee, elbow, punch, they're gonna choke you, they're gonna break your arms, they're gonna break your legs. You have to be careful with this sport. This is not like just regular sport.
Yeah. And obviously, I'm sure you had great moments when you were still an active fighter, that you really enjoyed life at times. I'm sure you enjoyed time in the gym with your boys and then the competition themselves. But would you say that you enjoyed your life as a champion? Can you enjoy life when you're having to put up with those pressures that you're outlining?
Honestly, right now, I enjoy more than when I was champion. Honestly, I don't know why. You know, when I was I remember when I called Ali, brother, tell this guy, make vacant title, because I don't want whole division. And Ali said, no. Then I say, when you come Vegas, you guys gonna talk. Talk about what? I already talk after my fight in Abu Dhabi. I say, I'm finished. Make vacant title. I don't want a whole division. Two guys, someone have to fight for the vacant division, because this is put pressure on my shoulder, on my mind, you know. I don't want to be guy who say October I'm finished and December I'm current UFC lightweight champion. I don't want to be this. You know, this is not my goal. This is not who I am. You know, and all the time when I call, I say, hey, relax. When you come, we're gonna talk. Okay. When I come, it was like February, March, or something like this. And he was sitting with Dan. I was like, and then I say, hey, last time I wanna ask you what we're gonna do, because after that I'm gonna make decision. Chandler versus Oliveira. I said, Dana, I'm finished. And it's like Dana sent message, everything, he put post, and he was laughing like about like someone put him, like he say Khabib is retired, and someone sent a message, hey, bullshit guy, he retired 5 months ago, not today.
Right.
And he reading to me, like he showed me this message, look, these people. It's like, it was funny, like when we sit with Dana, like, but honestly, I like all this conversation because between us, I feel like we have very honest talk, and even now, like I really believe we have good relationship, and I really appreciated all these guys because they give me this platform. They sign me. When they signed me, it was 11 years, no fighters from Russia in UFC, and at that time, end of the 2011, like 10 years ago. At that time, it was almost impossible sign from Russia, And I was first guy, they signed me, and a lot of people look at like fighters, coaches, like analytics, like media people, like everybody look at like, okay, it's like he's only 23 years old, but he have good record, but we don't think this he's UFC level. We don't think, like a lot of people, I watch comments, like, because at that time I was not like big star, I watch everything, all message, like I read everything, like, and I watch like people say it, like, and I think, no, I'm gonna show these guys how I can become best in the world, After 10 years, I become one of the best of all time, whoever did this, and it's like I'm very happy about this because I truly believe this time I can become best. But I know like a lot of people don't believe this, but my team, my father, my close people, they believe me, they support me, they was always with me. And right now when I finish, I cannot be away from this because all these guys, they support me all my career. And these guys, big part of my success, That's why I'm here. That's why like I live my family. I come here to support these guys.
Do you think Dana White will ever stop calling you or Ali and asking you to come back?
I don't think, because first of all, this is because of age. Because I'm only 32, September I'm gonna become 33. And for this sport, this is not big, like big age. Like I'm not old for this sport. Like if we can do this, like I think for next couple years, I can be on top. That's why I think he's gonna be always, maybe Khabib gonna change his mind, maybe. Because like if we watch right now, we don't have big stars in MMA. And I understand Dana, he feel a little bit bad, how many years they support me, they build me, they promote me, they give me big fights. Because of they give me big fights, I become star, like everything. I know, I understand everything. I have my own promotion. I know what is this. I understand this game, like when they give me fight 2016, when they give me fight versus Alvarez, and I sign contract, fight for the title in Madison Square Garden. After a couple days, they give Conor fight, and they say, okay, you're gonna fight with Michael Johnson. I said, no problem. I understand you guys. You guys need very big fight. At that moment, it was not big name, Khabib. He was not big name. I understand they give Conor fight. Okay, Conor gonna fight with Alvarez. Okay, I agree. For promotion, it's gonna be big fight. Okay, no problem. Just give me fight. I'm gonna be here always. If I'm gonna be alive, I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna smash all your boys. And I told him after Michael Johnson what happened. I said, hey, don't send me bullshit contract.
During the Michael Johnson
like during the fight. You remember this, Because I understand this game. UFC needs some big fights. Okay, no problem, guys. I don't cry like right now. Like I watch like a lot of fighters right now, a lot of champions. They cry, oh, give me this. But like some bloggers make a lot of money. Okay, what they bring on the table? They bring so many views. They bring so much on the table. Okay, you champion, but you don't bring nothing only belt, but people need something. And 2016, I understand. Okay, I don't have big name. I agree. I have only record, impressive record. Like people watch, okay, but I need something. I need big stage. But at that time, I sent then a message. Okay, if you're gonna give him fight, okay, give me on same card. Give me something. Give me somebody because I wanna become star too. Okay, he said I'm gonna give you Michael Johnson. At that time, he just knocked out Dustin Poirier. He was on very good shape on his prime, Michael Johnson, and they give me. And and now of course I understand Dan a little bit upset. I feel this, but what we can do? Like if someone really finish, I think he's finished.
Yeah, and you have said that you're finished, and you look like you're finished. The only situation I would throw out there is, what if Charles Oliveira just goes out and just does it all? Well, like, what if he goes out and he defends his title against Dustin Poirier? What if he defends his title against Justin Gaethje? What if he defends his title against your protege and friend, Islam Makhachev? And what if people like me who cover the sport are saying, man, Charles Oliveira, maybe he could have beat Khabib when Khabib was there. Maybe if these two would have fought, we don't know who the best lightweight in the world is. Do you think if someone were to reach that level, that competitively you would want to go back and show that?
What I'm gonna say, you ask me what I'm gonna say about this if everything happened like you say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say at that time it was Khabib time. Now Charles time.
You would.
I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna just jump to the media and say, oh, I'm gonna come back fight with this guy. This is not interesting for me. It's like even if just Charles Oliveira gonna beat like Justin Gaethje, Islam, Dustin, everybody. This is his time. I'm gonna be happy for him. It's like I'm gonna send congratulations, Charles. You're doing a very good job. Like he have right now 8 win streak. He beat a lot of good guys. Most of them he finished them. It's like he's good. He very impressive. Like I think like when he was losing at that time, like back in the days in UFC, I think it was not his prime mentally time. Maybe like a lot of fighters, they have different like physically and mentally here, when they 27 or when they 23, they mentally maybe here but physically here, but right now I think like Charles Oliveira like mentally and physically like prime time. And I really believe right now on prime time, Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira, Islam Makhachev, Dustin Poirier, these guys on prime time right now. And these guys, I really believe they best in the world right now. And they like not on end of like next year, they have to compete each other. Like end of the year, Dustin versus Charles Oliveira. And next year, Islam gonna jump on top 3 and it's gonna be discussed about these guys. Like Chandler gonna be there, but I don't believe he's like top 5. Like he maybe top 7, top 6. Like I believe Justin Gaethje, Dustin, Islam, and Charles Oliveira.
I want to ask you some questions about being a coach, but if you don't mind, I did want to ask you a few questions because I've never really interviewed you. I've spoken to you a few times, but I've never really interviewed you since your retirement fight. And I really do want to know, first off, why you took it. With the broken foot or the mumps and the personal loss. I mean, why even take the fight? It seemed like you were content with your career being over. Why do it?
Only because I say to my mom, it's gonna be on my last fight, and I don't know how I can explain to her. I have injured and fight's gonna happen after like 4 months or 3 months, and I think like how I'm gonna explain to her what I have to say. Oh, I was sick, and now this is not. Now this fight canceled. No, I have to fight. Maybe it was October, maybe February, like maybe January. How I'm gonna explain to her. Only that's why.
Well, why not just cancel it altogether? Did you feel like you owed Justin Gaethje a fight? Is that why?
No. Because like you remember like how people, media, fighters, everybody talk about like before fight.
When you had to leave.
Like no. Before Justin Gaethje, everybody said biggest test. Nobody take him down. Yeah. He's very good. His kicks, his movement, his punch. He's interim champ. He just mauled Tony Ferguson. Like you remember this media was talking crazy about this fight, but when I make this fight very easily, like everybody like just nothing happened. Okay, next, like always, Only that's why. Like I really, like I put on my mind, this is my last fight since August. Since August, like beginning of August, September, October, like all this month, I was preparing for my last fight, and this happened. Like, and I'm thinking, okay, like it was like, and the media don't know about this. Like, it was like coach tell me Monday you're gonna spar. If your performance gonna be bad, we cancel the fight. And they say like, okay, how are you gonna cancel? No, we have to cancel because I don't think you're ready. And it was Saturday, and I was feel very bad, like broken foot, like my health was not good. It was beginning of October. I said, okay, just let me show you. And Monday my performance was okay. I do only 2 rounds. And coach said, okay. I said, let's go tomorrow. He said, tomorrow is not sparring day. I said, no, I just want to spar tomorrow too. Just let me spar. Okay, let's go 3 rounds. It was like 3 weeks before the fight. And the next day I show him like my best performance. And the coach changed opponents. Every round change. He put with me all fresh guys. And he said, okay, tomorrow is real sparring day. Okay, we're going to spar for 5 rounds and we're going to make decision. I say, coach, I think I'm ready. It's okay, even if I have broken foot, like in every sparring, I become like much better. Because all year I was on training camp. For me, it's like every day on training camp, I never do like, okay, they give me fight, I train. But without fight, I don't know. I all the time train, And every day, and I remember like Wednesday we make sparring, I said, let's go Thursday. He said, no, you need rest. But I said, but we miss a lot of sparring because of this happened. Let's give me, I just want to every day compete. And when fight day come, I just want to do what I do every day. And, it's like, it was very hard like training camp without personal loss, like everything injures. But when fight time come, like I was very hungry, like I just feel mentally I was on different level than just engaging.
I want to ask you a kind of a personal question here, Khabib, and I hope you don't mind me asking this. But your entire career was always father's plan, and it was very clear that his plan was 30-0, and it would end with George St. Pierre. Yes, that was his plan for you.
Something like this, yeah.
He wanted 30-0, right? I mean, he wanted 30-0, and then he said that his son would retire.
No, this is not mean like he want like he say. I think he say like it's look good, like like 30-0, like something like this. And he mentioned like Tony Ferguson, George St. Pierre fights like this. Yeah. And but it's like after what happened, a lot of things change. I don't want to talk about everything. A lot of things change, and for me, it's like 30-0, 29 or 15. Like it's nothing. For me, just like I fight, and I show the world. Like from nowhere, I come here and take over everything. At that moment, I was #1 pound for pound fighter. This is nobody can say nothing. It was not Kamaru Usman. It was not John Jones, who fight very close fights with all these light heavyweights like Owen Simpro, like Thiago and other guy.
Dominic Reyes.
Not Dominic Reyes.
Alexander Gustafsson?
No, this guy. Forget his name. Light heavyweight. Smith, Anthony Smith, Thiago, Dominic Reyes, like Owen Simpro. These guys, like, he show versus them, like, very bad performance. And everything what happened with doping, like, everything. But what about me? I was maul everybody. And at that moment, 24th October 2020, I was on the top. After that, what happened, I don't care. And I don't want to push, like, put my name, or call me greatest of all time. No, I am one of the greatest of all time. I am on one level with Fedor, Anderson Silva, John Jones, Daniel Cormier, Demetrius Johnson. I'm George St. Pierre. I'm on one level. I put my name on one level. And I don't want to call this guy greatest. He's number 2, he's number 3. And one of the best.
just one more question about your father, and you don't have to share anything that you guys discussed specifically. But before he passed away, did you talk about the end of your career? Did he know how you were going to finish your career?
No, we never talk about this. But we talk about, but he told me, I remember, like when you're gonna finish, Islam have to come. Like you finish and Islam come, it's have to be like on same time. Like, because you guys 3 years different, like between you guys. And I really believe like your prime time is gonna be very soon. After that, like when you finish, you're gonna go. But he have to come. But I told Islam, you're a little bit late, brother. You only top 10, top 9. You have to be, this time, he's supposed to be on top 3. But this guy late. But this Saturday, he have to improve himself and show the world who is Islam Makhachev. Not only like Khabib sparring partner or Khabib brotherhood, like or some, no. He have to be by own, like Islam Makhachev, best in the world, like 8 win streak. He beat everyone, and this guy have to fight for the title, not because of he's my brother, friend, or something like this. And this Saturday he's gonna show, inshallah.
Is Islam as good as you?
Islam is very good right now. Right now, October, he's gonna become 30 years old. You know, October. This is like perfect time to show the world who's the best. When I was 30 years, I became UFC lightweight champion. You know, it was 2018, but I was 29. 29. April and September, I become 30. After 1 month, I win biggest fight in UFC history, you know. When you're 30 years, I think your mentally and physically prime become like on same level. 30, 31, 32, this is perfect age. And right now, Islam on this age, he have very good win streak, like mentally, physically, he is like boxing, kicking, he's grappling, like everything. I think he's a little bit step like ahead from all these guys. Like I truly believe he can finish Dustin Poirier. Like maybe Dustin gonna be upset, but I truly believe he can finish Dustin Poirier. He can mold Charles Oliveira. I don't think Charles can play with him like this, all jiu-jitsu guard, I don't think. And like I truly believe, like we just need time. We just need time and no accident, you know, no accident like. And like completely MMA fighter, I believe Islam can beat all of these guys.
Do you think Islam will win the belt, and how long do you think he'll hold on to it for? Do you think he'll hold on to it as long as you did, longer?
This is a big question, you know, because end of the year, Dustin Poirier gonna fight Charles, right? November, December, something like this. Okay, I think Justin and Chandler there, and Benil is like 6-7 win streak. I think 7 win streak. Benil is there like number 3. He just beat Tony Ferguson. What we're gonna do is Benil, and Islam just 9 right now. Like next year, I don't think beginning of next year. Like anything can happen. Like I think next year Islam have to fight for the title. Like I don't wanna like underestimate Thiago Moises. I really believe Thiago Moises much better than his last fight, Drew Dober. My opinion, like fighter, he's better than Drew Dober, and he's tougher than him on the ground. It's not easy to finish Thiago Moises, and I think next year he have to fight 30. Yeah, he can be champion for minimum 2-3 years.
You be in his corner the whole time? You're gonna see through his career?
Of course, I'm gonna be here. If I'm gonna be alive, I'm gonna be here for Usman, Umar, Abu Bakr, Zuba, Islam, like Tagir, like all of these guys. I think maybe like 34 Islam can finish. Like I have guys in my team. I give them advice, hey guys. Like when I see someone he don't have fire, he's like age, like I just tell him, hey, you it's gonna be better if you find other job. And I try to help him, like give him like some job, make him busy, make him money, like you know, like just don't tell me like just leave this sport. No, we have to make him busy, do something like in other like you know like things, because in this sport you have to be very hungry, or other way like someone gonna come and hurt you when you have family, kids, when you have all life ahead, you know. It's like this is not easy. Like, look what happened with Conor, you know. His kids watch, like his family watch. Look what happened with like Chris Weidman or like Anderson Silva. Like, not only these guys who broke legs, like other guys who have damage on their brain, you know. How many guys they still compete, knockout, 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 knockout. This is change your mind, change your brain. Like, this is give you very like they make you like different person because of too much you eat too much punch, you know. This is, you cannot play MMA, you know. This is very dangerous sport.